complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man has my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. With cunning hath now filched my daughter's heart. Turn her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious Duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? To you your father should be as a god. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held worthy.
And what my father looked but my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
So will I live, so grow, so die, my lord, ere my virgin passing up into his lordship, his unwished yoke of my soul, because it is not to be solitude.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, a sealing day betwixt my love and me, for everlasting bond of fellowship. Either on that day, prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander yield. Thy praise title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am my lord as well derived as he, as well possessed. My fortunes every way fairly ranked, if not with advantages, Demetrius. I am beloved of Egeus and Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute my right? Demetrius made love to Nedar's daughter, Helena, and won her soul, and she, sweet lady dotes, devoutly dotes, devotes an idolatry upon this spotted and constant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, but being overwhelmed with self-affairs, my mind is really losing. But Demetrius, come, Egeus, I have some private schooling for you both. As for you, fair maiden, fit your fancies to your father's will, else the law of Athens yields you up to vow of single life or death. Come.
The Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say if the play treats on, then call forth the names of your actors and so grow to a point.
Merry our play is, the most lamentable comedy, the most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth the rest of your actors. Masters, spread yourselves.
Enter as I call you, Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready, name what part I am for, proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus,
What is Pyramus, a lover or a tyrant?
a lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will have some true tears in the performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure, yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I play Hercules rarely, or a part to tear the captain to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. Amphibious' car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now, good Peter, please call forth the rest of your actors. This is Hercules' name and tyrant's name, a lover's one condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
Who's Thisbe? Some wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, make me not play a woman. I have a beard coming on.
That's all one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
Let me play Thisbe to you, all speaking a monstrous little voice.
No, you must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You Pyramus' father, myself Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner. Snug the joiner. Snug the joiner!
What?
You the lion's part, and I
Give it to me, for I'm slow at studying.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the line too. I will roar, that I will do any man's heart good to me. I will roar, thou shalt make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies, that they should shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
I grant you, friends, that if you guys should fright the Duchess and the ladies, they would have no discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice, so I will roar you as gently as any second up. I will roar you and squirt any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see in a summer's day, a most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake at what beard where that's played in. I will discharge it. Neither your orange-toned beard, your straw-colored beard, your purple and gray beard, or your French crown-colored beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, and then you shall play it barefaced. But masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to come them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town. By moonlight, there will we rehearse. For if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw a bill of property such as our play wants. I pray you, fail me not.
Well, there we will meet, and we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Nut, hold, or cut bowstrings.
For the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, bully bottom?
There are things in this colony of Pyramus and Thys that will never please. First, Pyramus the straw sword to kill himself with a which the ladies cannot abide. How fancy that?
I like the perilous fear.
I believe must be the Count when all of this is done.
Not a whit. I have devised to make all well. Write me a prologue. The prologue seems to say that we should do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that Pyramus is not Pyramus, but Nicodemus the Weaver. This is with an arrest.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, maybe two more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you. Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies. For there is no more fearful wild fowl than your lion living. And the ought to say.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not the lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the neck of the lion. And he will say thus with the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. For if you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity on my life. No, I am no such thing. I'm a man as other men are. And there plainly, let him indeed say he is sniper joiner.
Well, it shall be so. Then there's two hard things. That is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber, or, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Soft moonshine that night we play our play?
A calendar, a calendar. Find out moonshine, find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why, then we merely have a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and then we may shine out the casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lanthorn, and say he comes to disfigure, or to present the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Autumn?
Some man or other must present wall, and you shall have some blow or some rough cast or some plaster bound to stupefy wall, and he shall hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
That may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin, and when you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What Hampton homespuns have you swaggering here? So you're the fairy queen? What? A play to warn? I'll be an actor, and an auditor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Pyramus, begin. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savors sweet.
Odors, odors.
Odors, savors sweet. So hath thy breath, my dear,
enter. Your cue is past. It is never tired.
Oh, as true souls that yet would never tire. If I prepare this hour only then.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We're haunted! Pray, master! Fly, master! Help!
But, Egeus, is today not the day that Hermia delivered word for choice?
It is, my lord.
Then go, bid the forester wake them with their horns. St. Valentine is past. Would these wood birds but to couple now? I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How come the concord of this world, with hatred so far from jealousy, may lie by hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazed, but I cannot truly see how we came here. Mine and Hermia's intent was to hopefully escape the Athenian law.
Enough, enough, my lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away, Demetrius. They would, thereby to have defeated you and me, you of your wife, and me of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, you see, Helen told me of their stealth hither into this wood. I, in a hurry, followed them. Helen, in a fancy, following me. But my true wish is to be with Helen. Now I do wish her, love her, and will forevermore be true to her.
Fortune smiles upon you, friends. Egeus, I will overbear your will, and in a temple by and by us, you shall be eternally knit. Come with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We shall hold a great feast in our solemnity. Come, home.
These things seem small and indistinguishable.
He thinks I see things with carded eyes and see things with double.
Funny face, but I found a new place like a door. I know. Not my own.
Are we awake? It seems that we are yet asleep. Did the Duke not come here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father?
And Hippolyta.
He did bid us follow to the temple.
Yet we are awake. Let us follow him, and also let us recount our dreams.
I believe you must leave a killing out when all of this is done. Not a whit. I have devised to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue see the saying, we should do no harm to our swords. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bob Weaver. This is what the might rise.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Shall be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you. Masters, you ought to consider yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies. For there is no more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and have his face must be seen through the lens then. And he shall say thus, or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would request you, or I would wish you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. For if you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity on my life. Nay, I am no such thing. I'm a man as other men are. And there, indeed, let him plainly say he is not the tyrant.
Well, it shall be so. Then there's 2 hard things. We must have moonlight in the chamber that we shall stage our play, for, you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moonshine that night we play our play?
A calendar, a calendar! Look at the almanac! Find out moonshine! Find out moonshine!
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why, then you may leave a casement in the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in that casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a lanthorn and a bush of thorns, and say he comes to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine. Then there's another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never breathe in a wall. What say you, father?
Some man or other must present.
Wall.
We shall have some loam or some rough cast or some plaster bound to signify wall. And he shall hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall hear his whisper.
That may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, begin, and when you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone, according to his cue.
What Hampton homespuns have we swaggering here? So here's Fairy Queen. What? A play toward? I'll be an actor and an auditor too, perhaps. I see cause.
Pyramus, begin. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savors sweet.
Odors, odors.
Odors, savors sweet. So hath thy breath, my dear Thisbe, here. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
Stranger Pyramus that ever played here. Must I speak now?
Aye, marry must you, for you must understand he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant pyramid, most
Lily white of hue,
lily white of hue, color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most briskly dewed and all, and eke most lovely dew, as truest toss that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
9 is 2, man. Why, you must not speak that yet. That's your answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tired.
As truest toss that yet would never tire. If I were Pyramus, I would only die.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are haunted! Pray masters! Fly masters! Help!
I'll stop again. I'll get you back around. I'm rods and books and the rainbow fire, and yet you guys are first like horse falling down.
There
judge me here. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here, sweet, and this Lysander, this Demetrius, and this Helena, old Nadar's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they rose early to heed the right command, and hearing our intent came here to grace our solemnities. Come, Forrester, wake them with your horns. Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine's is past.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all to stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. So how come hatred, being so far off from jealousy, may lie by hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I cannot truly say how we came here. Our intent is to be gone from Athens and hope to escape the Athenian law.
Enough, enough, my lord, you have enough. I beg the law want his head. They would have stolen away, Demetrius, they would. Thereby to have defeated you and me, you of your wife, and me of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, you see, Helen told me of their stealth on hither into this wood. I in a hurry followed them, she in a fancy following me. But my true intent is to be with Helen. Now, I do wish her, love her, and will forevermore be true to her.
Fortune smiles upon you, friends. Egeus, I will overbear your will, and in a temple by and by with us, you shall be eternally nymphs. Come with us, 3 and 3, to Athens. I shall hold a great feast in our solemnity. Come, follow me.
These things seem small and indistinguishable.
Methinks I see things with parted eye when he sees double.
So he thinks, but I thought I mentioned that before. I will write it up for him.
Are we not awake? It seems that we are yet asleep. Did the Duke not come here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father, and Hippolyta.
He did bid us follow to the temple.
We are awake. Let us follow him, and also let us recount our dreams.
Move that forward, Dauphin.
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
Nay, he has put the best wood of any handicraft bed. In Athens.
Yea, and the best person too. Hear the very paramount for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, the thing of not.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there were 2 or 3 lords are married, or more married. Where has God born? We have all been made men.
Oh, sweet bull bottom. Thus he has lost 6 pence a day during his life. Did not escape 6 pence a day working for the Duke. 6 pence a day in Pyramus or I'll be hanged. 6 pence a day in Pyramus or nothing.
Where are these lands? Where are they?
Autumn! A most courageous day! A most happy hour!
I am to discourse wonders, friend. I'll put everything right as it thought.
Let us hear, sweet Autumn!
Not a word from me. All I will tell you is that the Duke hath died. Now, everybody, good strings to your beards, good ribbons to your pumps. I want every man to look over his part. This we have clean linens, and let not him that plays the line pare his nails, for we shall hang out like fawns. And most of all, dear actors, eat no onion nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. The Duke is to say it is a sweet comedy. Now, away. Go away.
If we offend, it is with our good will that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill We do not come as minding to contest you, our true intent is. All for your delight, we are not here. That you should here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This man doth not stand upon boards.
He hath read his prologue like a rough colt.
His speech was like a tingle chain. Nothing impaired, but all disorder. Who is next?
Gentle, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth may call things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall, which did these lovers sunder, and through walls chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man, with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn, presenteth moonshine. For, if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hides by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright, and as she fled her mantle she did fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast, and Thisbe, carrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I fear that the lion did speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion may when many asses do.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I one snout by name present a wall. And such a wall, as I would have you think, had in it a cranny hole or chink, from which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, do whisper often quite secretly, this loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I on that same wall the truth is so. And this the cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Oh, grim looking night. Oh, night, he's so black. Oh, night, when day is not. Oh, night, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe promise is forgotten. But thou, oh, sweet little, that stands between her father's ground and mine. That stands between her father's ground and mine. Show me thy cheek to blink through with my eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Curse thy stones for this sea.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me as Thisbe's view is false, sad as I tell you.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moan, for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My
Oof.
I love my heart, my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt, I am thy loving grace, and thy commander am I trusty still.
And I like hell to the face me kill.
Not shameless, purest, but so true.
Champions procures I to you.
Oh, kiss me to the holiest I will.
I kiss the mortal that is all. Well, now it is to meet me straight away. I like, I guess, I go without delay.
In this same, no. Thus being done wall, my part discharged so, and being done thus wall, away I come.
I'm so sorry.
You ladies, whose gentle hearts do fear, the smallest mouse's mouse that creeps on floor, be not perchance, but quick in trouble here. When lying rough in wildness, rage, doth roar, then know that I am once night the joiner, and the lion fellow no else no lion's death. For if I shall come as lions here, stride into this place toward pity of my life,
A gentle beast of good conscience.
It's enough. This lion is very fox battle.
True, and the goose for his discretion.
this lantern doth the horn moon present.
Beat in the moon? Why are all these things in the lanthorn?
This lantern doth the horn moon present, myself the man, in the moon to seem to be.
Why are all these things in the lanthorn? For all these things should be in the moon.
I'm aware of his moon, what he would change. All I have to say is to tell you, this lantern is the moon. I the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog. I don't see any. That doesn't look like
Here
a
comes
dog.
Chris.
This is old Nina's tomb. Where is my love?
Well run!
Well done, I'm trying to do grace.
Ouch.
Here comes Pyrrhus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for that sunbeams. I thank thee now for shining so bright. Provide thy golden, gracious, glittering gleams. I trust to take of truth to be said. But stay, oh, light, mark for night. What dreadful dull is here? What? Thy mantle, good, stained with blood? Approach, ye furious foe. Come, come, cut thread and throat, conclude and crush and fail and foe.
These emotions and the apparition of a death of a near friend would go to make a man look sad.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lie in strain? That here hath the flower, my dear, which was the kindest maiden that ever lived, laugh, love, and cheer. Come, sword, and sound the puff of Pyrrhus, I that left path where the heart doth talk.
Pardon